And I think so. I guess we can talk about like how do you introduce design thinking to kids, and there are some kind of games out there, but they're geared, I think, for a little bit of an older audience. But I think your Star Wars design thinking cards are great. We're going to be in connection with this episode. We're going to be throwing out our design thinking ebook. And do you want to tell kind of a little bit about what that's going to look like?
Yeah,
Or
like
what
our
it's going to be?
design thinking ebook, you put together a little blurb about what design thinking is,
Yep.
and as a teacher, and as you were just saying earlier, um, we don't have a lot of time.
Right.
So it's not a lot that you have to read through. It's a very short document
Yep.
just explaining what design thinking is, how to bring it into the classroom, the different cycles the kids will go through. But what I think is the best part and what makes it so helpful is the empathy cards that we have attached to it.
Exactly. Yep.
With characters and little stories about
Yep.
them. So
And this one is it's the fairy tale edition.
yep, the fairy tales are connected to each card. So maybe you're building something for the pig from the Three Little Pigs.
Right.
So on the Three Little Pigs card, there's a link to the YouTube video. There's a link to an audio.
Yep.
On the story, so the kids can listen or watch, and then with the
observation notes.
The observation notes, they can start to take some ideas about what this character might need.
Right. Yeah. What his lifestyle's like, and yeah.
And I think what the best is what you added, the task cards. At the end, what are you going to design for this character?
Yeah, and we have things like designing a new toy or a piece of clothing or a costume.
And I think at first, right, you let the kids decide which character do you want, what do you want to make for them, and then maybe switch it up a notch, like you were saying. You number things, you get an automatic number generator, and now it's
we have a link to that in the book.
And now it's more of a challenge where you might not want to for this character, but this is a challenge aspect.
Right, you might not want to design a vehicle for the gingerbread boy, but that's what you came up with, and that's what he needs, and that's what you have to go with.
Right, and use what you've done before in the past on things that you were into, and now apply. Because when you get into the real world and you have a job, whether or not you like that project in front of you or not, I think what you do, like, if you want to live your lifestyle, then and a lot of times the boss won't say, "Hey, what do you feel about this problem?" Because no one cares
what you feel at that point,
and they just want, what's the problem? How are you going to solve it?
Right.
So that's going to be fun. I can't wait to see. We're going to do the Star Wars cards today. Next week, our principal, during our high stakes testing week, during the afternoon, Mrs. Horner had said we can, if other teachers want to, we're going to try out these design thinking cards on our students.
And making sessions in the afternoon.
In the afternoon, we'll start off with the fairy tales, because that's where we're at in our writing unit now. Is we're
perfect.
Drafting fairy tale adaptations.
Okay.
And then, if they want to start with that on Wednesday and the teachers are enjoying it, and, they kind of get it under their belt and feel like they can run with it on their own, then the next day we have all the extra cards, where if they want to take the villains cards, if they want to take the heroes cards, since, Avengers just came out.
Oh, yeah.
Kids love all that stuff.
Well,
not that we have those Avenger characters. We've created our own characters with their bios, but that stuff's out there. There's some sports cards. There's some generic empathy cards.
Yeah. And all those we'll be kind of putting those out little by little,
and they all go along with the book. So it's all just helping you get your feet wet.
Adding new things in,
and especially with the younger kids, because that's where it's going to foster. Those are the guys that are the most creative, and the coolness factor hasn't set in yet. So they are, I think, a little more willing, and this is where maybe
willing to take that risk.
And we've done this, so that's I'd said before, I thought you were going to have it made with the older kids, because they are able to do more, and the stuff they are doing is amazing. But the little kids, like where their thinking is, it's so much more open.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, I mean, there's not that worry of what's somebody going to think about this idea, and hopefully we keep that intact.
Yep. That's what you have to foster, and I think that's why design thinking is important to start with kids. Maybe as low as first grade and second grade. That there's people out there on Instagram and Twitter with doing STEM in kindergarten. That's important. Legos,
absolutely.
Play-Doh. There's all those toys out there where the kids can be creative. So let them create.
And it doesn't have to be even a physical thing. Sometimes it can be create a commercial for the Little Pigs contracting company
Yep.
if you want,
Well,
and teachers can put their own task cards in.
and you know what's cool with with the Star Wars Day, you do have kids that they finish and they're done, and now there's time where other kids still need to finish. So okay, oh, what'd you make? Oh, that's awesome. Why don't you make a
Make it
website,
right,
or
or make
make
a
make the
commercial or
commercial? Let's
something. Yeah,
get you into WeVideo. Let's
right,
go down to Nober's lab and see if there's any more of those flip cameras,
right. Yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
you loaned us that one,
Yep.
and the one kid's rocking on the green
Yeah,
screen.
and that's it. You go to the green screen out there, put yourself at the cantina in
No,
Star Wars
oh
trying to
man,
sell your thing. Yeah,
that'd be great. But that's what's fun.
yeah,
That's now all of a sudden
that's it.
I think kids go home and it's, what'd you do in school today? Nothing. What'd you do in school today? I danced in the cantina with a scantily dressed alien. What?
And I sold my Millennium Falcon to Han Solo, right? Or my new design to
Yeah.
Han Solo. Yeah, I'm excited to have these cards go out and this fairy tale edition book, and hopefully we get some feedback from people
No,
about what they
definitely.
think and
What should we change?
yeah,
Like
works,
what didn't you like?
work, yeah,
And then to see those pictures, tweet us out at
yeah,
teachernerds.com
yeah,
or teachernerds.com or on
or
Twitter.
hashtag teacher nerds, yeah, absolutely. And yeah, check out our website, teachernerds.com.
Yeah, maybe
That'd
we'll
be
throw
great.
some of those pictures up there if you send them.
Yeah, absolutely, that'd be awesome. All right, so
Another great episode, I
yeah, I
think.
want to wrap it up.
Yeah.
And again, I'm Ron Nober,
I'm Joe DiPaolo.
and we are
Teacher
the
Nerds.
Teacher Nerds.